Ladies and gentlemen, gathered here today in this sanctuary of thought and introspection, we delve into the profound mysteries of the psyche, an exploration that beckons us to traverse the often dimly lit corridors of the mind. As we embark on this journey, allow me to invoke the timeless wisdom of a sentiment I hold dear: you were never the problem. These words, simple yet profound, resonate deeply within the hearts of those who have walked the shadowy paths cast by the narcissistic figures in their lives. To understand this assertion, we must venture into the depths of the unconscious, a realm where light and shadow intermingle and where the seeds of our psychological makeup are sown. It is here that we encounter the archetypes, those universal, archaic symbols and images that reside within each of us. They are the primordial echoes of our shared human experience, holding the potential to illuminate the darkened spaces of our inner world. The child of a narcissist often finds themselves ensnared in a web of distorted reflections, where the parent's insatiable hunger for admiration casts a long, imposing shadow. In such an environment, the child may come to believe that their worth is contingent upon the approval of the narcissistic parent, leading to an internalization of blame and guilt. This perception, however, is but an illusion, a deceptive veil obscuring the true nature of the self. In the language of symbolism, the narcissist embodies the archetype of the false king or queen, a figure who demands reverence, yet offers none in return. They are the rulers of a kingdom built on fragile foundations of ego and fear, projecting their insecurities onto the world around them. The child, unwittingly caught in this dynamic, becomes a mirror, reflecting back the parent's unmet needs and unhealed wounds. Yet, within this painful interplay lies the potential for profound transformation. The child, though initially a passive participant in this drama, holds the latent power to transcend the roles imposed upon them. This journey of individuation, as I have termed it, is the process by which one moves from unconsciousness to consciousness, from fragmentation to wholeness. It is a path marked by the integration of the shadow, the recognition and acceptance of those parts of ourselves that we have disowned or repressed. The shadow, my dear friends, is not merely the repository of our darkness, it is also the cradle of creativity and potential. By confronting and embracing our shadow, we unlock the doors to our innermost being, discovering treasures of insight and wisdom that lie hidden beneath the surface. In doing so, we free ourselves from the chains of external validation, allowing our authentic selves to emerge. Let us consider the symbolism of the mirror, a motif laden with meaning and relevance to our discourse. The mirror, in its reflective capacity, serves as a metaphor for self-awareness, offering us a glimpse into the depths of our psyche. However, when the mirror is clouded by the projections of others, as is often the case in the presence of narcissism, our vision becomes obscured. We see not our true selves, but a distorted image shaped by the expectations and judgments of those around us. To cleanse this mirror, we must engage in the work of self-exploration and healing. This involves peeling away the layers of imposed identity, questioning the narratives we have inherited, and daring to confront the fears that lurk within. It is a process that requires courage, for to gaze into the mirror of the soul is to confront the full spectrum of our humanity, the light and the shadow, the beauty and the pain. As we traverse this path, we are guided by the archetypes, those timeless guardians of the psyche. Among them is a figure of the wise old man or woman, the sage who embodies the distilled wisdom of the ages. This archetype represents the potential for inner guidance, the voice of intuition that whispers truth beyond the reach of our conscious mind. In moments of doubt or despair, we may call upon this inner sage to illuminate our way, providing insight and clarity as we navigate the complexities of our inner landscape. And then there is the archetype of the hero, the courageous seeker who embarks upon the journey of self-discovery. The hero's quest is not without its trials and tribulations, for the road to self-realization is fraught with challenges. Yet it is through these very challenges that the hero is forged, emerging stronger and more resilient with each step taken. The hero's journey is emblematic of the process of individuation, the unfolding of the self in its fullest expression. As we delve deeper into the psyche, we encounter the anima and animus, the contrasexual aspects of our being. These archetypes represent the integration of our masculine and feminine energies, the balancing of opposites within the self. By acknowledging and embracing these aspects, we move towards a greater sense of wholeness, transcending the limitations of societal constructs and embracing the fluidity of our true nature. In the context of our discussion, the anima and animus serve as powerful allies in the healing process, aiding us in breaking free from the confines of the narcissistic paradigm. They guide us towards self-acceptance, encouraging us to honor the diverse facets of our identity and to celebrate the uniqueness of our individual journey. The path to healing, while deeply personal, is also a collective endeavor. Just as the archetypes connect us to the shared human experience, so too does our healing ripple outwards, touching the lives of those around us. By embarking on this journey of self-discovery, we not only liberate ourselves from the chains of the past, but also contribute to the healing of the collective psyche, fostering a world where authenticity and compassion prevail in this sacred space of introspection. Let us pause to reflect upon the dreams that visit us in the quiet hours of the night. Dreams, as I have long posited, serve as the royal road to the unconscious, offering us glimpses into the hidden recesses of our mind. They are the language of the soul, rich with symbolism and meaning, communicating truths that elude our waking consciousness. For the child of a narcissist, dreams may manifest as both a refuge and a revelation. They may reveal the unresolved conflicts of the past, the unmet needs and unexpressed emotions that linger in the shadows. Yet, they also hold the potential for healing, offering symbols of empowerment and transformation, guiding us towards a future unburdened by the weight of inherited narratives. As we journey through the labyrinth of the mind, let us remain open to the wisdom that dreams impart, allowing their symbols to guide us towards a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place within the world. For in the realm of dreams, we encounter the full tapestry of our being, woven together by the threads of our conscious and unconscious minds. In this exploration of the psyche, we are called to embrace the paradoxes inherent within us, the dance of light and shadow, the interplay of opposites that define our existence. It is through the reconciliation of these dualities that we find our true equilibrium, moving beyond the dichotomies that seek to divide us. As we continue this discourse, let us hold space for the healing power of love and compassion, both for ourselves and for those who have played their part in our narrative. For it is through the lens of compassion that we begin to see the humanity within the narcissist, recognizing their actions as manifestations of their own unhealed wounds. By extending compassion to ourselves and others, we break the cycle of blame and resentment, opening the door to forgiveness and liberation. In conclusion, dear seekers of truth, I invite you to embark upon this journey of self-discovery with an open heart and a curious mind. Embrace the unknown, welcome the shadow, and trust in the wisdom of your inner guide, for it is in the depths of the psyche that we find the seeds of our transformation, the alchemical process by which we turn the lead of our past into the gold of our future. As we continue to explore this intricate tapestry of the psyche, let us consider the role of the self, the central archetype within us that represents the totality of our being. The self is the guiding force of our individuation journey, the magnet that draws together the disparate elements of our personality into a harmonious whole. It is the source of our deepest wisdom, the wellspring of our authentic identity, and the beacon that guides us through the stormy seas of life. In the context of our discussion, the self acts as a counterbalance to the chaos wrought by the narcissistic parent. While the narcissist seeks to impose a rigid identity upon the child, the self beckons us towards authenticity and wholeness. It whispers of our true potential, urging us to break free from the confines of imposed narratives and to embrace the fullness of our being. The path to the self is not a straightforward one. It requires us to traverse the inner landscape with courage and curiosity, to confront the dragons that guard the gates of our unconscious, and to embrace the mysteries that lie beyond. This journey is akin to the hero's quest, where each challenge and triumph brings us closer to the realization of our true nature. As we undertake this journey, we may encounter the archetype of the wounded healer, a powerful symbol of transformation and redemption. The wounded healer embodies the paradox of suffering and healing, illustrating how our deepest wounds can become the source of our greatest strength. For the child of a narcissist, this archetype offers hope and inspiration, reminding us that our pain is not in vain, but can serve as a catalyst for profound growth and healing. The wounded healer teaches us that vulnerability is not a weakness, but a gateway to deeper connection and understanding. By embracing our wounds and allowing ourselves to be seen in our entirety, we forge authentic connections with others, creating a tapestry of shared experience and empathy. In this way, we transform our pain into a source of compassion and wisdom, offering healing not only to ourselves but to those around us. In the realm of the psyche, symbols play a crucial role in our understanding and integration of experience. They are the language of the unconscious, speaking to us in images and metaphors that transcend the limitations of words. As we navigate our inner world, we are called to become attuned to the symbols that emerge from the depths, for they hold the keys to our transformation. Consider, for example, the symbol of the labyrinth, a powerful metaphor for the journey of individuation. The labyrinth represents the winding path of self-discovery, a journey that takes us into the heart of our being and back again. It is a symbol of the cyclical nature of growth, illustrating how each turn and twist brings us closer to the center, where the self resides. The labyrinth also speaks to the importance of patience and perseverance on this journey. It reminds us that the path to self-realization is not a straight line but a spiral where progress is made through repeated cycles of descent and ascent. Each descent into the depths of our unconscious is an opportunity for healing and integration, while each ascent brings us closer to the light of consciousness. As we walk the labyrinth of our psyche, we are guided by the archetype of the inner child, a symbol of innocence, creativity, and wonder. The inner child represents the untouched essence of our being, the part of us that remains pure and untainted by the expectations and judgments of the external world. By reconnecting with this aspect of ourselves, we tap into a wellspring of joy and vitality, rediscovering the beauty and magic of life. The inner child invites us to embrace play and spontaneity, to approach life with a sense of curiosity and openness. It reminds us that healing is not only about confronting our pain, but also about reclaiming our capacity for joy and delight. By nurturing our inner child, we create space for creativity and imagination to flourish, opening the door to new possibilities and perspectives. In this exploration of the psyche, we are also called to consider the role of the collective unconscious, the vast reservoir of shared human experience that transcends individual identity. The collective unconscious is the source of the archetypes, the universal symbols and patterns that shape our understanding of the world. It is a reminder of our interconnectedness, illustrating how our individual journey is part of a larger tapestry of human evolution. By tapping into the collective unconscious, we gain access to a wealth of wisdom and insight, drawing upon the experiences of those who have walked this path before us. We come to understand that our struggles and triumphs are not solely our own, but are part of a shared human journey. This awareness fosters a sense of belonging and connection, reminding us that we are not alone in our quest for meaning and self-realization. As we continue to explore the depths of the psyche, let us also consider the role of intuition, the inner voice that guides us towards truth and authenticity. Intuition is the bridge between the conscious and unconscious mind, offering us glimpses of insight and understanding that transcend rational thought. By cultivating our intuition, we learn to trust our inner guidance, allowing it to lead us towards our highest potential. In the context of healing from the influence of a narcissistic parent, intuition serves as a powerful ally. It helps us discern our true desires and needs, guiding us away from the patterns of codependency and self-sacrifice that may have been ingrained in us. By listening to our intuition, we reclaim our autonomy and agency, forging a path that aligns with our authentic self. In conclusion, dear seekers of truth, I invite you to embrace the journey of self-discovery with an open heart and a curious mind. Trust in the wisdom of your inner guidance, and allow the symbols of the psyche to illuminate your path. For it is in the depths of the unconscious that we find the seeds of our transformation, the alchemical process by which we turn the lead of our past into the gold of our future. May you walk this path with courage and compassion, embracing the fullness of your being and the richness of your journey. Remember that you were never the problem, but the soul on a quest for wholeness and self-realization. As you continue to explore the mysteries of the psyche, may you find healing and liberation, not only for yourself, but for the collective soul of humanity. As we gather once more to deepen our exploration into the profound intricacies of the psyche, let us immerse ourselves in the rich tapestry of symbols and insights that guide our journey towards self-realization. The path of individuation, a transformative pilgrimage of the soul, calls us to confront the shadows that dwell within and to reconcile with the myriad facets of our identity. In the shadowy recesses of the unconscious, we encounter the archetype of the trickster, a figure of paradox and transformation. The trickster embodies the chaos and unpredictability of life, challenging us to question the status quo and to embrace the fluidity of our existence. For the child of a narcissist, the trickster may appear as a catalyst for change, prompting us to dismantle the rigid structures of belief that have been imposed upon us. The presence of the trickster invites us to embrace ambiguity and uncertainty, recognizing that transformation often arises from the disruption of established patterns. It is through the trickster's mischievous dance that we are compelled to let go of our attachment to certainty and control, opening ourselves to the spontaneity and creativity that lie at the heart of the human experience in the realm of dreams. The trickster may manifest in myriad forms, offering cryptic messages and enigmatic symbols that defy linear interpretation. These dream encounters serve as a reminder that the path to self-understanding is not a straightforward one, but a winding journey through the labyrinthine corridors of the mind. By embracing the trickster's playful wisdom, we learn to navigate the complexities of our inner world with grace and humor, honoring the dynamic interplay of light and shadow within us. As we continue to explore the depths of the psyche, we are called to engage with the concept of the collective shadow. Just as individuals possess a personal shadow, so too does a society harbor a collective shadow comprised of the unacknowledged and repressed aspects of the cultural psyche. This collective shadow, shaped by history and shared experience, influences the narratives and values that permeate our world. The collective shadow is often reflected in the dynamics of power and oppression, manifesting as systemic injustices and societal imbalances. For those who have been shaped by the presence of narcissistic figures, the collective shadow may reinforce patterns of exploitation and control, echoing the dynamics of their personal experiences. By acknowledging and confronting the collective shadow, we contribute to the healing of our shared human experience, fostering a world where equity and compassion prevail. In this endeavor, the archetype of the warrior emerges as a powerful symbol of strength and resilience. The warrior represents the courage to stand against injustice and to uphold the values of truth and integrity. For the child of a narcissist, embodying the warrior archetype involves reclaiming their voice and asserting their boundaries, breaking free from the cycle of manipulation and domination. The journey of the warrior is one of empowerment and self-assertion, where we learn to wield our inner strength with discernment and purpose. As we cultivate the qualities of the warrior, we become agents of change, challenging the status quo and advocating for a more just and compassionate world. In doing so, we align with the deeper currents of transformation that flow through the collective psyche, contributing to the evolution of human consciousness. As we navigate this intricate dance of archetypes and symbols, let us also consider the role of myths in our understanding of the psyche. Myths, those timeless stories that have been passed down through generations, serve as mirrors of the human condition, reflecting the universal themes and struggles that define our existence. They offer us a lens through which to view our own journey, providing insight and guidance as we traverse the landscape of the soul. In the mythological realm, we encounter heroes and heroines, gods and goddesses, each embodying aspects of the human experience. These mythic figures serve as archetypal templates, guiding us through the trials and triumphs of our own journey. By engaging with myth, we tap into the collective wisdom of humanity, drawing upon the experiences of those who have come before us. For the child of a narcissist, myths offer a powerful framework for healing and transformation. They provide a narrative structure through which to reinterpret their experiences, allowing them to transcend the limitations of their personal history and to discover new possibilities for growth and self-expression. By embracing the mythic dimensions of their journey, they become protagonists in their own story, empowered to shape their destiny with intention and creativity. In this exploration of myth and psyche, we are invited to cultivate a sense of reverence for the mysteries that lie beyond the reach of rational understanding. The psyche, like the cosmos, is vast and unfathomable, containing within it the seeds of infinite possibility. By approaching our inner world with humility and wonder, we open ourselves to the transformative potential of the unconscious, inviting the sacred into our everyday lives. As we draw this discourse to a close, let us turn our attention towards the practice of self-reflection. A vital component of the individuation process, self-reflection involves a willingness to engage with the depths of our being, to examine our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors with honesty and compassion. It is a practice that requires patience and perseverance, for the insights that arise from self-reflection often emerge gradually, like the unfolding of a flower. Through self-reflection, we become attuned to the subtle currents of our inner world, gaining clarity and understanding of our motivations and desires. We learn to discern the voices of the ego from the whispers of the soul, aligning our actions with our deepest values and aspirations. In this way, self-reflection becomes a bridge to the self, guiding us towards a more authentic and meaningful existence. In conclusion, dear seekers of truth, I invite you to continue this journey of self-discovery with courage and curiosity. Embrace the symbols and archetypes that emerge from the depths of your psyche, allowing them to guide you towards a deeper understanding of yourself and your place within the world. Trust in the wisdom of your inner guidance, and remember that you are not alone on this path. As you walk this journey, may you find healing and liberation, discovering the beauty and potential that lie within. May you become a beacon of light and transformation, contributing to the evolution of human consciousness and the healing of our shared world. As we reconvene on this journey of inner exploration, let us delve further into the profound depths of the human psyche, where the interplay of light and shadow continually shapes our existence. It is in this realm that we encounter the transformative power of the unconscious, our vast, enigmatic territory that holds the keys to our deepest healing and self-realization. To truly appreciate the complexity of our journey, we must first understand the concept of the unconscious as a dynamic force within us. It is not merely a repository of forgotten memories or repressed desires, but a living, breathing entity that communicates with us through symbols, images, and emotions. The unconscious is the wellspring of creativity, intuition, and insight, offering us glimpses into the hidden dimensions of our being. As we engage with the unconscious, we are called to embrace the process of active imagination, a method by which we enter into dialogue with the figures and symbols that arise from the depths. Active imagination is a bridge between the conscious and unconscious mind, allowing us to interact with the archetypal energies that shape our inner landscape. Through this practice, we gain access to the wisdom and guidance that reside within us, facilitating a deeper integration of the disparate aspects of our psyche. In the practice of active imagination, we may encounter the archetype of the wise old man or woman, a figure that embodies the accumulated wisdom of the ages. This archetype serves as a guide and mentor on our journey, offering us insight and perspective as we navigate the complexities of our inner world. By cultivating a relationship with this inner sage, we gain access to a source of profound understanding and clarity, empowering us to make choices that align with our highest good. The presence of the wise old man or woman invites us to engage with the archetype of the self, the central organizing principle of the psyche. The self is the archetype of wholeness and integration, representing the totality of our being. It is the source of our deepest authenticity and potential, guiding us towards the realization of our true nature. In the context of individuation, the self serves as the compass that directs our journey, helping us to navigate the challenges and opportunities that arise along the way. As we continue to explore the depths of the psyche, we encounter the concept of synchronicity, a phenomenon that illustrates the interconnectedness of all things. Synchronicity refers to the meaningful coincidences that occur in our lives, events that appear to be linked by an invisible thread of purpose and significance. These synchronistic experiences are manifestations of the deeper order that underlies the universe. offering us glimpses into the mysterious workings of the cosmos. For the child of a narcissist, synchronicity can serve as a powerful reminder of the support and guidance that are available to them on their journey. It is a testament to the interconnectedness of the inner and outer worlds, illustrating how the psyche communicates with us through the language of symbols and events. By remaining open to the messages that synchronicity imparts, we cultivate a sense of trust in the unfolding of our path, knowing that we are guided and supported by forces beyond our conscious awareness. In this exploration of the psyche, we are also invited to consider the role of transformation in our journey towards wholeness. Transformation is the alchemical process by which we transmute the base elements of our past into the gold of our future. It is a journey of death and rebirth, where we shed the layers of false identity and emerge as our authentic selves. The process of transformation is often catalyzed by moments of crisis or upheaval, events that challenge our existing beliefs and compel us to question the foundations of our identity. These transformational experiences, though often painful, serve as opportunities for growth and evolution, offering us the chance to reimagine our lives and to align with our deepest values and aspirations. As we navigate the transformative journey, we are called to engage with the archetype of the phoenix, a symbol of regeneration and renewal. The phoenix represents the cyclical nature of life, illustrating how moments of destruction and dissolution give rise to new beginnings and possibilities. By embracing the energy of the phoenix, we cultivate resilience and adaptability, learning to navigate the cycles of change with grace and courage. In the context of healing from the influence of a narcissistic parent, the process of transformation involves reclaiming our power and autonomy, breaking free from the patterns of codependency and self-sacrifice that have been ingrained in us. It is a journey of self-empowerment, where we learn to honor our needs and desires and to assert our boundaries with clarity and conviction. As we engage with the transformative potential of the psyche, we are reminded of the importance of community and connection on our journey. Just as the psyche is a reflection of the collective unconscious, so too is our healing journey, a shared experience. By connecting with others who are on a similar path, we create a supportive network of mutual understanding and empathy, fostering a sense of belonging and solidarity. In this sacred space of community, we are invited to share our stories and insights, offering our experiences as gifts to one another. Through this exchange, we deepen our understanding of the human condition, recognizing the common threads that bind us together. By embracing the power of community, we amplify the potential for healing and transformation, contributing to the evolution of the collective psyche. In conclusion, dear seekers of truth, I invite you to continue this journey of self-discovery with an open heart and a curious mind. Embrace the symbols and archetypes that emerge from the depths of your psyche, allowing them to guide you towards a deeper understanding of yourself and your place within the world. Trust in the wisdom of your inner guidance, and remember that you are not alone on this path. As you walk this journey, may you find healing and liberation, discovering the beauty and potential that lie within. May you become a beacon of light and transformation, contributing to the evolution of human consciousness and the healing of our shared world. As we gather once more to explore the profound intricacies of the human psyche, let us delve deeper into the transformative journey that beckons each of us to the realm of self-discovery and healing. The path of individuation, a voyage towards the realization of the self, invites us to embrace the full spectrum of our being, integrating both the conscious and unconscious aspects of our identity to navigate the rich terrain of the psyche. We must first engage with the concept of psychological projection, a defense mechanism wherein individuals attribute their own unacknowledged feelings, desire, or traits onto others. For children of narcissists, projection often becomes a learned behavior, reflecting both the parent's tendencies and the child's coping mechanisms. It is crucial to recognize these projections as they obscure our perception of reality, creating barriers to authentic relationships and self-understanding within the labyrinth of the psyche. The archetype of the mirror emerges as a potent symbol of self-reflection and awareness. This archetype invites us to examine the projections we cast onto others, encouraging us to reclaim and integrate the disowned parts of ourselves. By engaging in this reflective process, we cultivate a deeper understanding of our motivations and behaviors, paving the way for greater authenticity and self-acceptance. The work of integrating projections is not without its challenges. It requires us to confront the shadow, the repository of our repressed and disowned aspects. The shadow, though often perceived as a source of darkness, is also a wellspring of potential and creativity. By facing the shadow, we gain access to the hidden treasures within, unlocking new dimensions of our being and expanding our capacity for growth and transformation. In this journey of integration, the archetype of the alchemist becomes a guiding force, symbolizing the transformative power of self-awareness and personal evolution. The alchemist embodies the process of turning base elements into gold, illustrating the potential for profound change and healing. As we engage with this archetype, we are invited to embrace the alchemical process within, transmuting our fears and limitations into sources of strength and wisdom. The presence of the alchemist calls us to engage with the concept of personal myth, the narrative that shapes our identity and guides our journey. Our personal myth is a story we tell ourselves about who we are and what our purpose is. It is shaped by our experiences, beliefs, and aspirations, serving as a framework for understanding our place in the world. For the child of a narcissist, the task of rewriting their personal myth is essential to the process of individuation, offering the opportunity to transcend the limitations of their inherited narrative and to embrace a more empowering and authentic story. In the creation of a new personal myth, we are called to engage with the archetype of the creator, a symbol of imagination and innovation. The creator invites us to envision new possibilities for our lives, to harness the power of creativity and inspiration as we craft our narrative. By embracing the energy of the creator, we tap into the wellspring of our potential, discovering new pathways for self-expression and fulfillment. As we continue to explore the depths of the psyche, let us also consider the role of emotional intelligence in our journey towards wholeness. Emotional intelligence involves the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our emotions, as well as the capacity to empathize with the emotions of others. It is a vital component of self-awareness and interpersonal connection, fostering resilience and adaptability in the face of life's challenges. In the context of healing from the influence of a narcissistic parent, cultivating emotional intelligence is essential to breaking free from patterns of reactivity and codependency. It empowers us to respond to situations with awareness and discernment, rather than being driven by unconscious impulses and projections. By developing emotional intelligence, we enhance our capacity for empathy and compassion, creating a foundation for authentic and meaningful relationships. In this exploration of emotional intelligence, we encounter the archetype of the healer, a figure that embodies empathy and compassion. The healer represents the potential for healing and reconciliation, both within ourselves and in our relationships with others. By engaging with this archetype, we cultivate the qualities of patience, understanding, and forgiveness, fostering a sense of inner peace and harmony. The journey of healing and self-discovery is an ongoing process, one that requires commitment and perseverance. It is a path marked by moments of insight and revelation, as well as periods of uncertainty and challenge. Yet, it is through this journey that we come to know ourselves more fully, discovering the depth and richness of our being. As we draw this discourse to a close, let us turn our attention towards the practice of mindfulness, a powerful tool for cultivating awareness and presence. Mindfulness involves the practice of being fully present in the moment, observing our thoughts, emotions, and sensations without judgment or attachment. It is a practice that fosters a deep sense of connection with ourselves and the world around us. Enhancing our capacity for self-awareness and resilience through mindfulness, we learn to observe the workings of our mind with clarity and compassion, gaining insight into the patterns and dynamics that shape our experience. By cultivating this quality of awareness, we create space for new possibilities and perspectives to emerge, allowing us to navigate the complexities of our inner world with grace and ease. In conclusion, dear seekers of truth, I invite you to continue this journey of self-discovery with an open heart and a curious mind. Embrace the symbols and archetypes that emerge from the depths of your psyche, allowing them to guide you towards a deeper understanding of yourself and your place within the world. Trust in the wisdom of your inner guidance. And remember that you are not alone on this path. As you walk this journey, may you find healing and liberation, discovering the beauty and potential that lie within. May you become a beacon of light and transformation, contributing to the evolution of human consciousness and the healing of our shared world. As we gather our thoughts and continue on this introspective journey, let us once again delve into the profound mysteries of the psyche, exploring the intricate dance between the conscious and the unconscious, the known and the unknown, in our endeavor to understand the depths of our being. We encounter a vast array of symbols and archetypes that serve as guides, each with a unique role in the unfolding drama of our lives. At the heart of our exploration lies the concept of the anima and animus, the contrasexual archetypes that reside within each of us. These figures represent the feminine soul within men and the masculine soul within women, acting as bridges to the unconscious and facilitators of psychological integration. In the dance of the anima and animus, we find the potential for profound inner harmony and balance, transcending the dualities that often define our existence. For those who have been shaped by the presence of a narcissistic parent, the integration of the anima and animus is an essential step towards healing and wholeness. It involves embracing the qualities and attributes that have been suppressed or denied, allowing us to become more complete and authentic individuals. This integration fosters a greater capacity for empathy and understanding, enhancing our relationships with others and deepening our connection to the world. In the realm of dreams, the anima and animus may appear as mysterious figures embodying the qualities that we have yet to fully embrace. These dream encounters serve as invitations to explore the depths of our psyche, encouraging us to integrate the disparate aspects of our identity and to awaken to our true potential. By engaging with the anima and animus, we embark on a journey of self-discovery and transformation, uncovering the hidden treasures that lie within. As we delve deeper into the psyche, we are called to engage with the concept of the self, the central archetype that represents the totality of our being. The self is the guiding force of our individuation journey, the source of our deepest wisdom and authenticity. It is the archetype of wholeness, symbolizing the integration of all aspects of our personality into a harmonious whole. The journey towards the self is not a linear path, but a spiral marked by cycles of descent and ascent, integration and transformation. It involves confronting the shadow, embracing the anima and animus, and engaging with the symbols and archetypes that emerge from the depths of our unconscious. This journey requires courage and commitment, for it challenges us to face the unknown and to embrace the fullness of our being. In this exploration of the psyche, we are invited to consider the role of creativity in our journey towards wholeness. Creativity is the expression of the soul, the manifestation of our innermost thoughts and feelings in tangible form. It is a powerful tool for self-discovery and healing, offering us a means to explore and express the depths of our being. For the child of a narcissist, creativity can serve as a refuge and a source of empowerment, providing an outlet for the emotions and experiences that have been suppressed or denied. Through creative expression, we access the deeper currents of our psyche, allowing us to process and integrate the complexities of our inner world. By embracing our creative potential, we tap into the wellspring of our authenticity, discovering new pathways for self-expression and fulfillment. As we cultivate our creativity, we are guided by the archetype of the artist, a symbol of imagination and innovation. The artist invites us to explore the world of possibilities, to harness the power of inspiration and intuition as we craft our lives. By engaging with the energy of the artist, we unlock the doors to our potential, discovering new dimensions of our being and expanding our capacity for growth and transformation. In this journey of self-discovery, we are also called to engage with the concept of mindfulness, a practice that fosters awareness and presence in our daily lives. Mindfulness involves being fully present in the moment, observing our thoughts, emotions, and sensations without judgment or attachment. It is a practice that enhances our capacity for self-awareness and resilience, fostering a deeper connection with ourselves and the world around us. Through mindfulness, we learn to navigate the complexities of our inner world with clarity and compassion, gaining insight into the patterns and dynamics that shape our experience. By cultivating this quality of awareness, we create space for new possibilities and perspectives to emerge, allowing us to embrace the journey of individuation with grace and ease. As we continue to explore the depths of the psyche, let us also consider the role of community and connection in our journey towards healing and wholeness. Just as the psyche is a reflection of the collective unconscious, so too is our healing journey, a shared experience. By connecting with others who are on a similar path, we create a supportive network of mutual understanding and empathy, fostering a sense of belonging and solidarity. In this sacred space of community, we are invited to share our stories and insights, offering our experiences as gifts to one another. Through this exchange, we deepen our understanding of the human condition, recognizing the common threads that bind us together. By embracing the power of community, we amplify the potential for healing and transformation, contributing to the evolution of the collective psyche. In conclusion, dear seekers of truth, I invite you to continue this journey of self-discovery with an open heart and a curious mind. Embrace the symbols and archetypes that emerge from the depths of your psyche, allowing them to guide you towards a deeper understanding of yourself and your place within the world. Trust in the wisdom of your inner guidance, and remember that you are not alone on this path. As you walk this journey, may you find healing and liberation, discovering the beauty and potential that lie within. May you become a beacon of light and transformation, contributing to the evolution of human consciousness and the healing of our shared world. As we continue our exploration into the depths of the psyche, let us open ourselves to the profound insights that emerge from the interplay of consciousness and the unconscious. In this sacred dialogue, we are invited to engage with the archetypes that populate our inner world, each offering its unique wisdom and guidance on our journey towards self-realization. One of the most compelling aspects of our psychological journey is the encounter with the shadow, the repository of all that we have repressed, denied, or disowned. The shadow, however, is not merely a repository of darkness. It is a rich source of creativity, potential, and authenticity. By facing the shadow, we unlock the latent energies within us, transforming fears into strengths and limitations into opportunities for growth. The process of integrating the shadow requires courage and honesty, as it involves confronting the aspects of ourselves that we may have long sought to avoid. Yet, as we bring these shadowy elements into the light of awareness, we initiate a process of healing and transformation, allowing us to reclaim the wholeness that is our birthright. In this endeavor, the archetype of the hero emerges as a guiding force, symbolizing the courage and determination required to embark on this inner odyssey, the hero's journey is a timeless narrative that resonates with the universal human experience, reflecting the trials and triumphs we encounter as we strive to realize our fullest potential. By embracing the hero within, we cultivate resilience and perseverance, empowering us to face the challenges that arise on our path as we venture further into the psyche. Let us also consider the role of symbols as gateways to the unconscious. Symbols are the language of the soul, conveying truths and insights that transcend the limitations of rational thought. They are the bridges that connect the conscious mind with the deeper layers of our being, offering us glimpses of the mysteries that lie beyond the veil of everyday awareness. Among these symbols, the archetype of the tree stands as a powerful emblem of growth and interconnectedness. The tree represents the axis mundi, the center of the world, connecting the heavens and the earth, the conscious and the unconscious. It is a symbol of life and transformation, illustrating how we, like the tree, are rooted in the depths of the unconscious while reaching towards the light of consciousness. By engaging with the symbol of the tree, we are reminded of our own potential for growth and evolution. We are encouraged to nurture our roots, to deepen our connection with the unconscious, while also aspiring towards the light of self-awareness and understanding. This dual movement of descent and ascent is central to the process of individuation, guiding us towards the realization of our true self. In this exploration, we encounter the archetype of the wise child, a figure that embodies the synthesis of innocence and wisdom. The wise child represents the union of the conscious and unconscious, the integration of opposites within the psyche. This archetype invites us to embrace a sense of wonder and curiosity, to approach life with the openness of a child and the insight of a sage. The presence of the wise child encourages us to cultivate a beginner's mind, to release our attachment to preconceived notions, and to remain open to new experiences and perspectives. By doing so, we create space for the spontaneous emergence of insight and creativity, allowing us to navigate the complexities of our inner world with grace and fluidity. As we delve deeper into the psyche, we are called to engage with the concept of the mandala, a symbol of wholeness and integration. The mandala represents the totality of the psyche, the harmonious arrangement of its various elements into a unified whole. It is a visual representation of the self, illustrating the process of individuation as a journey towards the realization of our fullest potential. By working with mandalas, whether through meditation, art, or contemplation, we facilitate the integration of the fragmented aspects of our psyche, fostering a sense of inner harmony and balance. The practice of creating mandalas serves as a mirror of our inner process, reflecting the unfolding of the self and the dynamic interplay of opposites within us. In this sacred space of introspection, let us also consider the role of dreams as messengers from the unconscious. Dreams are the language of the soul, offering us valuable insights into the hidden dimensions of our psyche. They are the royal road to the unconscious, revealing the symbols and themes that shape our inner world. For the child of a narcissist, dreams may serve as both a refuge and a revelation, offering a safe space to explore unresolved conflicts and unexpressed emotions. By engaging with our dreams, we gain access to the deeper layers of our being, facilitating the process of healing and transformation. As we explore the realm of dreams, we encounter the archetype of the guide, a figure that offers support and direction on our journey. The guide represents the inner wisdom that resides within each of us, the intuitive knowing that transcends the limitations of the rational mind. By cultivating a relationship with this inner guide, we gain access to a source of profound insight and clarity, empowering us to navigate the complexities of our journey with confidence and trust. In conclusion, dear seekers of truth, I invite you to embrace this journey of self-discovery with an open heart and a curious mind. Engage with the symbols and archetypes that emerge from the depths of your psyche, allowing them to illuminate your path and guide you towards a deeper understanding of yourself and your place within the world. Trust in the wisdom of your inner guidance, and remember that you are not alone on this path. As you walk this journey, may you find healing and liberation, discovering the beauty and potential that lie within. May you become a beacon of light and transformation, contributing to the evolution of human consciousness and the healing of our shared world. As we gather once more to delve into the labyrinthine corridors of the psyche, let us open our minds to the profound interplay of symbols, archetypes, and the unconscious. It is within this intricate tapestry that we find the threads of our own transformation, woven with a complexity and beauty that define the human experience. In our continued exploration, we turn our gaze towards the concept of the persona, the mask we present to the world, shaped by societal expectations and personal aspirations. The persona serves as a necessary interface between our inner world and the external environment, allowing us to navigate social interactions and fulfill societal roles, yet it can also become a barrier to authenticity, obscuring the true self beneath layers of conformity and adaptation. For the child of a narcissist, the development of the persona is often influenced by the need to meet the parents' expectations, leading to the creation of a facade that prioritizes external validation over internal truth. This dynamic can result in an internal conflict between the demands of the persona and the call of the self, tension that necessitates careful navigation and integration. The journey towards authenticity involves peeling away the layers of the persona to reveal the core of our being, the self that lies beneath. This process requires courage and vulnerability, as it involves confronting the fears and insecurities that have shaped our identity. By engaging with the persona, we learn to discern the roles we play from the essence of who we truly are, fostering a deeper alignment with our inner truth. In this exploration, we are guided by the archetype of the pilgrim, a symbol of the seeker who embarks on a quest for meaning and understanding. The pilgrim represents the journey of self-discovery, the pursuit of wisdom and insight that transcends the confines of the known. By embracing the spirit of the pilgrim, we cultivate a sense of curiosity and openness, inviting us to explore the uncharted territories of our inner world. As we traverse this sacred path, let us also consider the role of ritual and ceremony in our journey towards individuation. Rituals serve as powerful tools for transformation, providing a structured framework through which we can engage with the symbolic dimensions of our psyche. They offer a space for reflection and introspection, allowing us to connect with the deeper currents of meaning that flow through our lives. For those on a path of healing, rituals can serve as a means of honoring and integrating the various aspects of our experience, creating a sense of continuity and coherence in the midst of change. By engaging in ritual, we create a container for the expression of our emotions and insights, facilitating the process of transformation and renewal in the realm of the psyche. We encounter the archetype of the shaman, a figure that embodies the capacity to traverse the boundaries between the conscious and unconscious, the mundane and the sacred. The shaman is the healer and guide, the one who ventures into the depths to retrieve the lost and forgotten aspects of the soul. By engaging with the shaman within, we access the healing potential of the unconscious, facilitating the integration of our fragmented self. The presence of the shaman invites us to embrace the mysteries of the psyche, to honor the sacred within, and to trust in the wisdom of the inner journey. It calls us to engage with the symbols and archetypes that emerge from the depths, allowing them to guide us towards healing and wholeness. As we continue to explore the depths of the psyche, we are invited to engage with the concept of time, not as a linear progression, but as a cyclical and transformative force. In the realm of the unconscious, time is fluid and multidimensional, allowing us to access the past, present, and future in a single moment of insight. This cyclical understanding of time is reflected in the archetype of the wheel, a symbol of the eternal cycles of life, death and rebirth. The wheel represents the natural rhythms of the universe, the constant movement of change and transformation that defines our existence. By aligning ourselves with the cycles of the wheel, we cultivate a sense of harmony and balance, recognizing the interconnectedness of all things. In this exploration of time, we are reminded of the importance of patience and presence, of allowing the unfolding of our journey to proceed at its own pace. The process of individuation is not one that can be rushed or forced, but one that requires trust in the wisdom of the unconscious and the natural rhythms of life. In conclusion, dear seekers of truth, I invite you to continue this journey of self-discovery with an open heart and a curious mind. Embrace the symbols and archetypes that emerge from the depths of your psyche, allowing them to guide you towards a deeper understanding of yourself and your place within the world. Trust in the wisdom of your inner guidance, and remember that you are not alone on this path. As you walk this journey, may you find healing and liberation, discovering the beauty and potential that lie within. May you become a beacon of light and transformation, contributing to the evolution of human consciousness and the healing of our shared world.